Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 640. Title of today's lesson is The Difference Between Flier and Leaflet. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. Let's get right to it. Now, Flier can be spelled F-L-Y-E-R too. So F-L-I-E-R or F-L-Y-E-R are both acceptable spellings of this word. A flyer is an announcement that is printed on paper and given or handed out to people. All right, a leaflet is a single printed sheet of paper, usually folded, that's a key part with leaflet, and is also given out to people. But so far, they do sound quite similar. From here on, we will try to give you hints of when you're more likely to use one than the other. Let's continue. Flyers are usually smaller than leaflets. And unfolded, they're usually not folded. They are sometimes only printed on one side, so the back side might be blank on a flyer. It is more likely to be used as an ad and handed out in the street. That's the most common use of a flyer. Flyers generally have less detail than leaflets. Flyers are often designed cheaper and are not made to last for a long time. All right, let's continue. Leaflets tend to be folded to give the appearance of several pages, even though it may only be one folded. Flyers are often extras slipped between pages of a newspaper. So this is a way that sometimes they get them out there too, especially a Sunday newspaper. All right, leaflets are more often given out at places of business to existing customers, customers they already have, or those that have inquired about information. So they know that they're already interested, so they tend to give them more. So it's used more in that sense. All right, good. And we got 6 examples to, help clarify this. Here's the first one. That college student had a job handing out flyers to passersby in the street. Again, this is the most common use of flyer. It's usually a very, cheaply paid job, but somebody's got to do it. And if you want some extra work, it's there. Number 2, some companies pay to have flyers added to an especially larger edition of a newspaper, like a Sunday edition. Number 3, they distributed flyers announcing the event. We could just use it in a very general sense. That travel agent gave us a leaflet on a special package tour we could possibly, decide to take. So in this case, you're trying to sell it. It's somebody that's already inquiring about information. They're more likely to maybe possibly make a sale. All right. Number 5 here, that hospital gave out leaflets with advice on how to avoid catching that virus. So again, a leaflet, especially when you want to have more detailed information, you're more likely to go with the leaflet. Okay. And number 6, the Nazis dropped leaflets about the predictions of how Hitler would conquer many European countries from, Nostradamus's predictions in order to discourage people from fighting back. Yeah, it's kind of ironic, even though they cut out Nostradamus's prediction that Hitler would lose. But Nostradamus, who lived hundreds of years before, came very close to even predicting his name, actually called him Hister instead of Hitler, and said how he would conquer them all. And they dropped these leaflets. This is like psychological warfare. If people think, well, there's no use to fight back because we're going to lose anyway, this is just our fate, they may not do it. So it's ironic that Hitler actually used Nostradamus's predictions, but he dropped them in leaflets from a plane so that people could just read them. All right. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.